Dan, you are truly my best friend and soulmate. I honestly believe the universe and my mother brought us together. I would marry you over and over again. I'm so excited to finally enjoy this day with our family and friends and then start our lives as Mr. and Mrs. Melvin. And I'm crying!
Courtney, I cannot believe the day is finally here. There are no words I could actually say to tell you how blessed, grateful, and excited I am to marry you. From the first day we spoke, you have been my best friend.
Oh, it's his jacket.
That's awesome. I should put these on. Oh my God, that's incredible.
Now today is April 9th, 2022, and it has been exactly 2 years to the day that Dan and Courtney had their first date. And so while the calendar might say that you've only known each other for 2 years, in those 2 years, you two have experienced so much together.
I'm getting married. You guys all look so good. Guys, we're getting married.
What's up, babe?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey. You look good.
Do you like the bow tie?
I like the bow tie.
You look so beautiful.
I love you so much.
You're all pearled out.
I'm pearled out. I'm getting married.
You're beautiful, sweetheart. Beautiful. Let me see.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I can. It's a laugh at you, sweetheart.
We're gonna do this.
Here we are.
Love you.
Love you too.
Marriage is a gift from God, given to us so that we might experience the joys of unconditional love with a lifelong partner. So Dan and Courtney, do you present yourselves freely and on your own accord to be joined in marriage?
I do.
So April 9th, 2020, if we kind of think back, was a pretty scary time. We had this little thing called COVID, and we didn't really know what it was, and it was scary. So their first date was on Zoom. But that Zoom date lasted hours, and that started the spark. The other reason you guys didn't get to meet right away was because of your beautiful mom, Courtney, Myra. I know you love and miss her very much. But I just want to share what Dan shared with me when he was talking about the special day that he got to meet your wonderful parents. He was moved. He was moved because he got to meet your wonderful mom and dad. And he learned and he understood the how and the why. And I'm quoting Dan's words, why you are the most giving and unselfish person he's ever met.
Dan, I knew I loved you before I even met you, which makes sense considering you and I spoke on the phone, spent hours on FaceTime, and text one another for 2 months before we actually met in person. However, I knew without a doubt from day one you were the man I was going to marry. Today marks 2 years exactly since our first FaceTime date, but I feel as if I've known you my whole life. We had only gone on 3 dates before my mom was placed on hospice, and you didn't skip a beat with taking care of my needs and those of my family.
From the very first day that we spoke, I can blatantly remember falling for you. I remember thinking to myself, it's got to be an act. Nobody has a soul that beautiful.
Courtney brought Dan home to meet Myra and me when COVID was dictating our lives. And this, I can honestly say that I liked him as he walked up to our house. I told him several times that he was like an angel sent from heaven to assist Courtney and her family. I firmly believe that the time of his entering Courtney's life was not accidental.
As time went on, we finally got to meet in person and we went to meet your parents. At that moment, it clicked, and I knew it wasn't an act, that you were the spitting image of your mother. Although we only met that one time, I get to see her every single day when I look at you.
Even before he proposed marriage on Christmas 2020, he privately promised Courtney's mom that he would take good care of her daughter.
My mother passed just 3 months after we first matched online. You effortlessly filled the missing pieces and the gaps in my life and appeared at a time when I needed you the most. I trusted you with my whole heart. You were there every step of the way. You helped make sure her last few days on Earth were comfortable and fulfilling, especially because you bought everything she was craving to eat.
The past 2 years, as tough as they have been the greatest years of my life. Today, as I say these vows, I want to sum them up with a few promises. I, Daniel Paul Melvin, promise to love you unconditionally. I promise to wake up every day and appreciate you more than the day before. Today, you are making me the happiest man in the world, and I am honored and humbled you have chosen me as your husband.
That's good. One of the last things my mother ever told me was that it was clear to her that you are the first man I have ever truly loved, and she was right. In the last 2 years, you've shown me what true love really looks like. While it's fair to say that the last 2 years have been challenging and have had way more downs than ups, what makes you so remarkable is that even in the darkest days, you find a way to make me laugh harder, smile more, and feel so incredibly loved. You're the man I always dreamed of. You are truly the love of my life, and I am going to love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
Dan and Courtney, since you have consented together in holy matrimony and have pledged yourselves to each other by your solemn vows and giving of rings, and have declared your commitment of love before God and all your loved ones, I pronounce you husband and wife. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. You may kiss your bride. It is my privilege to present Dan and Courtney Melvin.
Dan meets and even exceeds all the qualifications I have for my baby girl's husband. Pam and Ron, you should be proud.
I've known this guy my entire life. He's truly my best friend. He's the godparents of my 2 daughters. I've never seen him more happy in my life. And it is truly, it's you. You complete him.
I knew Courtney was going to meet this guy that she was pretty excited about named Dan. She checked in with me during her time with Dan, but otherwise I didn't hear much about the date. The next day she told me, I'm going to marry that man. Courtney's a selfless person in so many ways, and it makes me so happy to see her with someone who's a true partner. Truly, she's that selfless, and Dan gets that. My wish for Courtney and Dan is that they get to slow down and enjoy this time in their lives. I hope they always kiss one another goodnight and never stop talking problems through. I hope they build the family they want in the home of their dreams. So Courtney and Dan, we love you.